girls, we're going to move into our stretching for this week. We're going to focus a little bit on thoracic spine, middle back. As a physio, I see this a lot with women who are postnatal, who are maybe sitting a lot, or feeding, or falling asleep in these kind of rounded positions, or more recently, I guess in the last couple of years, we're baby wearing, so the baby is slinged onto us here, and we're not getting to loosen up through that thoracic spine because we're holding baby and we're staying quite rigid. That's not a negative thing, it's just we probably have to work a little bit more on loosening out that thoracic spine. Talk such shit. Go. Right. Hey girls, so we're going to move into our stretches for this week. We're going to focus a little bit on middle back, thoracic spine here, which is classically an area that gets really stiff and tight in postnatal women because we're rounded forward, feeding, minding babies. We're sitting probably a little bit more than we were, and more common now is that we're baby wearing, and so baby is slinged onto us or strapped onto us, and we keep our middle back quite rigid. So we're just going to move into incorporating a little bit of thoracic stretches. We'll start in this position, hands and knees on our mat, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, and we'll begin with our cat stretch. So we're going to breathe out. Think of the cat stretch like a wave moving through the spine. So as you exhale, the wave starts from the bum. It curls the tailbone under. It flows up through the spine, pushing our hands into the mat to round the back. And imagine the shoulders are spilling out towards the ears, and we look under. And then we inhale, that wave starts from the tailbone again. And we arch through the back. And we draw the shoulders away from the ears, and we look up. And then we start again with a breath out, tailbone under, flying up through the spine, eyes in the belly. And then we inhale again, reverse, shoulders down. Create that length between the ears and the shoulders. Imagine as you exhale, you're opening out each vertebrae in the spine, as if there was a light in between them and it's bursting out now, shining up towards the sky. And then imagine the same thing from the front. Imagine the front of each vertebrae now is shining and opening down towards the floor. One more each way. Exhale to curl. Inhale to lengthen out that front body, look up. And then from there, we're going to sit back into our child's pose. So come back to a flat spine, big toes together, knees slightly apart, and sit back onto the heels. We're going to keep this as an active child's pose. So we're going to keep the arms straight, reach them away from the body. If you need a little cushion or something so that your head can rest, grab it now and pop it underneath your head. But just make sure that the head can rest all the way to the floor or onto your cushion. Hands are out straight, open out the fingers, lots of energy through the arms. The arms are straight so the forearms are up off the floor. And you feel a nice opening here around the armpits, around that middle back and opening through the lower back. And then from here we're going to open those shoulders a little bit more. So you're going to come up onto your fingertips of both hands. And notice when you do that the armpits feel a little bit more of a stretch. You can feel around the backs of the shoulders stretching a little bit further. You feel the chest can really sink a little bit more to the ground. And maybe you might be able to feel this across the middle back, above the bra strap area. And then we'll drop the arms. We'll just go with the arms over to the side, right side, left arm on top of the right, and just reach the hands away as if they're pushing away on the floor. And then we'll switch sides, over to your left, right hand on top of the left, and again reach, hold the side body here, should feel that lovely stretch, and then back to the centre. And now we're going to bring in what I call a puppy pose. I'm sure there's a better name for this in yoga, but you're going to bring the arms, you're coming from your child's pose, you're going to walk the arms forwards. You're going to keep those hips lifted. So the hips stay lifted, but you're going to drop the chest down. So for all the world, it's almost like a downward dog in its upper body position. So hopefully, except it's a little less taxing obviously. Hopefully from here you should be able to feel a lovely opening through the shoulders again, through that middle back. Allow the head to rest. If you find this stretch is too strong, just come back to your child's pose with the arms up and on the fingertips. So this would be a milder version, whereas this pose would just be a little bit stronger. So that's up to you. Hips are lifted to the sky, so don't allow them to sink back. Hips are lifted, arms are down, and you're just getting that lovely stretch in the arms, shoulders, armpits, and the middle back. Sit back to your child's pose one more time. And then from here we're going to introduce a gentle twist before we move into stronger ones. So slide your right hand back by the head, and you're just going to look over your right shoulder. So push into that hand and look over the right shoulder, and then release. Then the right hand goes forward, and we repeat on the left. So the left hand by the head, and twist, and release. One more each side. So try and breathe out as you twist. Look over that right shoulder, and release. And breathe out as you twist. Look over that left shoulder, and release. Okay, from here we're going to bring ourselves back up, and we're going to go into a little bit of a stretch for our mid-back, so a stronger twist now, and for our chest. So you may need a little block or a cushion for underneath your head here. So just pop that down on the mat. You're going to lay yourself down on your side. It doesn't matter which side you start on. So head on your cushion, make sure that most of it is behind you, so that when you do roll back, your head is supported. Bring your arms out to shoulder height, and you're going to straighten your bottom leg and bend your top leg. Place the top leg here in front on the mat. And imagine that that leg is glued to the floor. It cannot leave. Hands together, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, reach the top arm forwards and then bring it up and over. And allow the head to come back. Keep breathing out as you go back. Keep breathing out, keep breathing out, keep breathing out. Inhale to hold. And then exhale to close back down. So you're always breathing out on the movement part of your stretch here. So again, we breathe out, reach forwards, up and over. Head is resting. Keep breathing out all the way back. Inhale as you hold. And then exhale as you close back down. Watch me for a second. If you find this knee is constantly lifting here at the front, just take your bottom hand and reach down and hold on to that knee. And you can go again with the top hand. This is going to be a stronger stretch. So if you find the first stretch enough for you, then stay there. If you want a stronger stretch, hold on to that knee, and again, exhale, reach up and over. Go as far back as you can. Hold it there, and then breathe out and close again. Okay, so they're really nice twists. Love them for the middle back. We're going to incorporate in a little bit of a chest stretch now. The chest gets really tight post and ankle, we're rounded forward, so we're going to open that up. You stay in the same position, so hands together. Imagine that your hand is like a book, or your hands are like a book. Your thumbs are the spine of the book. So you're going to open the book, the thumbs stay together. And then you're going to circle that top arm up overhead, all the way back behind, far as you can go until you feel a really strong stretch at the chest. And then you turn the palm down and continue the circle all the way around. So we go again. Thumbs stay together, the palm opens up. Circle all the way back. Keep that front knee down. Reach back until you feel a strong stretch here at the front of the chest. Hold that, and then palm down and release. And we'll do that one more time. So if you want to add in the breath, you're going to exhale as you open and circle back. Find that sweet spot, that stretch, and inhale. And then breathe out and close. Lovely. Come up from here. We're going to do a little side bend just to lengthen out the top half of the body. So elbow underneath the shoulder here, knees bent, and you're just going to take your top hand, palm up, reach up and over. and release. So a little drawing of the tummy, lift the pelvic floor as we reach and release. And we'll do that once more. Reach and release. Okay, and we'll do the other side. So bring your blocks or your cushion or pillow, bring it over to the other side. And we're going to do 3 again on this side. So bottom leg is straight, top leg is bent, arms out in front, head is resting. And we go. Exhale, reach forward, up and over. Keep that front knee down. Inhale to hold it, and exhale to close. Perfect. 2 more times. Breathing out as you move. Hold on the breath in. Breathing out as you close. Last time, if you want a stronger stretch, reach down with the hand on the floor, hold that knee, and then breathe out as you reach up and over. Inhale to hold it, and exhale to close. Now we're going to do our chest, so the palms together. Open up that book, thumbs stay together, palms are both facing the ceiling. Reach up and over, all the way back. Feel that stretch at the front of the chest, and then palm down and back to the start. 2 more. Last one. And our side bend on this side. So curl the bottom arm in under, legs come up, top hand here, palm up, breathe out as you lift, inhale as you lower. Last one. And release down. Okay, here we're going to bring ourselves up, and I'm just going to show you a really nice thoracic stretch in standing. So this is just if you're boiling the kettle for a cup of tea and you're hanging about waiting, you don't want to get down on the mat. This is a really nice way of stretching out your middle back. So, imagine we just have our countertop here. Put this up a little higher. So imagine you have your kitchen countertop just here, and you want to just get a little bit of a release. So kitchen countertop will be about here. You're just going to take both arms, pop them here onto your countertop. So we start from here, arms on here, lengthen the arms out, step back, and you're just going to, as if again like there's a big red button behind you, you're going to try and touch it with your bum. So reach the bum back behind and allow the arms to stretch out straight with the head to rest between the arms. And that's a really lovely stretch there for the middle back and shoulders. If you found that you were really sore or stiff, you could come in and out of this. So you could just ease into it and then back out. And if you felt you were able, you could hold a stretch and stay down here. Head resting between the arms and hold. So again, that's just a really nice accessible stretch that you can do on a kitchen countertop when you're waiting for the kettle to boil or something like that. Okay, hope you enjoyed your stretch.